welcome to another classic guitar video. Tonight's guitar is kind of special. It's semi-rare. It's a Epiphone limited edition custom shop Wildkat in pearl white with metal flake gold binding. It's not so much the guitar that's rare, it's the color combo, the pearl white and the metal flake gold binding. So it's a pretty neat guitar. It's in very good condition. I just picked it up. It's 2015, so it's only a couple of years old, but if you look at it, you could swear it was bought brand new yesterday. But I'm going to go ahead and do my full setup on it anyway, and do my thing to it. So let's have a look at it. So here it is. Again, it's the Epiphone limited edition custom shop Wildkat in pearl white with the gold metal flake binding. It's also got the binding inside the F-holes, around the neck, around the body. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. There's the back of it. It's kind of hard to see the limited edition custom shop label on the back because, or insignia. It's not really a label. It's not like a paper label. I mean, it's an insignia on the back. It's kind of hard to see. It's gold with, yeah, it's gold. And it's hard to see against the white background. So we'll go ahead and give this a test play and make sure everything is copacetic, and then we'll go from there. So let's get started with this puppy. Oops. Alright. Switch needs a little bit of attention. Probably just a cleaning. Let's test the jack. Okay, let's put it in a quick test tune. And we'll go from there. Pretty good. I have a small issue with the switch here, which we will look into.
and go from there. So I will get a fresh beverage and I will be right back and we'll start right in on this. Alright. Okay. Okay. Well, going to detune it. And then go from there. The strings are new, so I'm not going to restring it. So that's pretty good. This guitar up fairly cheap, not completely cheap, but fairly cheap. So I should be able to resell it and make about $200 on it. It's pretty rare that I get to make that much money on a guitar. And of course that still remains to be seen. You know, I'll put it up for that much, but that doesn't mean that's what I'm going to sell it for, fortunately. So take the spring out, set it aside, and we'll start pulling the strings. Should be able to get this guitar done fairly fast, seeing how it's already pretty darn clean. So it's not like it's going to be a, you know, a 2 or 3 day project. So that's good. That's a good aspect. And we'll take all our strings, and we'll take my clip. Clip all the strings together so they're not flopping all over the place. And we'll take our knobs off very carefully with my special little puller. You want to be very careful doing this because you go too far, you'll crack the knob or do damage to the post for the pot, or you'll put scratches or dents into that. So you just want to be generally careful, and go from there, you know. We're doing pretty good so far. Has a real Bigsby on it, so that's pretty cool. Gotta love that. Okay, we got all the knobs off. That's pretty good. Ooh, the fretboard's pretty dirty. So we'll start by tightening up the tuners and go from there. Just like I always do. Oh. Okay. So I'll move the camera for you so you can see me do this. Just going to tighten the screw, machine screw for the tuners, so the tuners are nice and tight. You don't want them loose, otherwise you barely touch on them or breathe them. You'll immediately go out of tune, and you don't want that. So I like them pretty darn tight. I like them pretty darn tight. Pretty darn tight. Very carefully flip this over because we still got the strings there. As you get tighter, you turn it and just kind of make sure you're not cracking the nylon bushing there. Pretty good. Tighten the tuners to the body, to the neck rather, I'm sorry. They're already pretty tight, so I only need to do about a 16th of a turn on them, so that's good. So that's the switch, I need to take that one off. So. Inspect that switch. I think it just needs cleaning, or the tabs need to be adjusted. So that's pretty good. Oop. Careful. And then we'll tighten the... Oop. Tuners. We'll tighten these nuts for the posts pretty good, and you want to use your thumb to keep pressure down on it, because you don't want to do it just like that, because if it slips, because those nuts are very thin, then you'll strip the nut and you can scratch the headstock and all that. So always use your thumb to keep that in place. And you'll be good. Truss rod cover off so we can check the tension and do that. The nuts over here because that's what I'm going to do. Screws rather, not the nuts. And the truss rod cover. Nothing special, just your basic Epiphone one. And we'll take a look down there. Double check what kind of connector it is. And then we'll adjust it. not going to be that one because it's too big. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's pretty loose. Pretty darn loose. Okay, there we go. Not bad. So we're good on that now. Okay, we'll check the screws on the pickups. They're pretty good. The gold hardware on this is in pretty good shape. It's not tarnished or anything. Gold hardware on guitars tarnishes very, very, very badly and very, very, very quickly. So, yeah. Change your view back. Adjust the pickup pole height. Okay, pretty good. Go ahead and take the Bixby off, which is pretty easy. Yeah. Okay, it's coming up pretty good, so no problems here so far. Now it should come right up. Except I gotta finish taking the screws off for the tremolo. Okay, almost done. Now we can lift this right up and away. Boom. Got this little spacer here. And put that there. I don't think there was a spacer there. Oh, there is. It's sticking to the thing, so. Alright, there we go. Now we can tighten the screws on this. Or the nuts, rather. Okay. Last one. Okay. Now we're done with that. Nikki, I missed you again, unless you're in chat. Chat's been acting funny lately. When you go to look at participants, they're not there, but I see you there now. So, thank you. Yes, this is a Epiphone limited edition custom shot Wildkat in a rare finish, which is pearl white with gold metal flake binding around it and gold hardware. The guitar itself is not that rare. It's the color combo that's rare. I picked this up pretty cheap. The person bought it. They only used it like once, and I bought it from them. So yeah, so I'm just taking it apart and doing my thing to it. Doing what's called a full setup on it, which means taking it apart as best as you can take it apart, and tightening up all the nuts, bolts, screws, and washers, adjusting the truss rod in the neck, the pickup height, the pickup pull height, putting new strings on it, polishing it, waxing it, setting the intonation, tuning it, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what we're doing with this. Other than that, that's what we be doing up in here in Guitar Land. The neck is really dirty, so I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of it beforehand, as I always do. And then I will proceed to polish it and clean it. So I always take a before picture and an after picture on that, so when I go to post the guitar for sale, I can show my before and after. This is the camera I used. It's a Nikon D90 DSLR. I've taken about 40,000 pictures with this camera. I bought it brand new when they first came out. Pretty nice camera. Pretty good camera. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get my polish ready and my drill ready, and we will commence fret and fretboard polishing. So I'll get my pad out and ready, and we'll go from there. This is more or less what I do, one of the things I do for a living, so I pick up guitars fairly cheap and fix them up and resell them. And I'll make about $200, $250 on this guitar, so that's pretty good. So if you're still there, we are about to commence polishing the frets and the fretboard. So here we go. And you go in both directions, forward and reverse. Oop. And there we have it for that. Sorry if that's loud. I have a studio condenser microphone, and it's studio quality, so you hear everything, including a pin drop. Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. No problems, issues, or glitches so far. Yeah. So I will get a fresh rag. I showed you before. This is a clean microfiber cloth I just got out of the laundry. And there we go. Now that was about 10 or 12 wipes. Now look at it after. Just when you think a guitar is clean, it isn't. And I'll do the flip side. So yeah, then I take the rag and then I go in between the frets, where the fret meets the wood, and get out the rest of the polish and gook. And that's what it's officially called, is gook. Sorry, I'm talking a little low. My voice is a little bit sore. I had a big event this past weekend, and I was raising my voice pretty good, hooping it up, so I have to talk a little soft right now. But I think you can hear me pretty well. I should be able to finish this guitar by midnight. And it'll be back up for sale tomorrow on ClasicGuitar.com and Classic Guitar Facebook and Twitter. You'll be able to see pictures of it, a full spread of pictures of it, that I'll take tomorrow. And yeah, she'll be a real beaut. She'll be a real doozy, as my dad used to say. That's a doozy. Yeah, frets and the fretboard are coming out nice. And the reason you do this is over time your sweat from your fingers and hands and dirt get onto the frets and fretboard and corrode it and dull it up, and then when you go to play your guitar, the strings kind of drag across the frets and fretboard rather than slip and slide across the fretboard, and that's not good. So you do this, and it helps as if it was a brand new guitar again. Generally speaking, a guitar takes me about 2 to 4 hours, depending on how bad it is or how inclusive it is and how much I have to take it apart. I got a couple restoration projects coming up that'll probably be a 4-day. I have a 1962 Silvertone 1448 with a built-in amplifier in case that I bought from the original owner, 1962. That guitar is probably going to be a 2 to 3 nighter, and that's going to be one I'm going to resell, because I already have like 4 of those. So. So this takes some elbow grease and some knowledge how to do. You just don't take some polish and drag a rag across it. It doesn't work like that. I've been doing this for 35 plus years, so I'm pretty good at it. Good exercise for your hands and your wrist, that's for sure. See how you got to do both sides of the fret, where the fret meets the wood. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I like these Wildkats. They're pretty cool. Like I said, they're not ultra rare to begin with, but you walk into most Guitar Centers or Sam Ash or something, you're not going to see one of these on the wall in any color. So they're mildly rare in and of themselves, and even more rare with this. Just finished with this color combo. And go ahead and finish wipe it. Up and down, up and down, up and down, and back and forth. And there we have it. It's beautiful. Now you see a shine on the frets and fretboard. Whereas before, when I did this, it was dull, and it wouldn't create a shine like this. So it's pretty good, pretty good. I'll take my after picture. Okay. Oh yeah, big difference before and after. Big difference. So you work up a little bit of a sweat doing this. And see if you're still there. Or anyone else. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, it's a nice piece. I've been meaning to Twitter message you about the tens unit that I have. Because if you watch part of that video, I thought maybe that would be something good for your ailments. So thanks for coming in and reminding me. I'll do that tomorrow. It was the tens unit, and it was that product called Florida's Best. Really good ointment. Really good stuff. Really good. Yeah. I use it all the time. I tried that tens unit out that night. One of the best tens units I've ever used. I mean, it ought to be. It cost me $550. So it's like, whoa. Okay. I'll flip this over. Well, no, I won't flip it over. I think I'll go ahead and polish the Bigsby. Whoops. A keytar? Yeah. Yeah, keytar. I've got some keytars from the 80s. I've definitely got some keytars. Man, that's a flashback. Keytar. Yeah. This is the Bigsby Tremolo. It's not gold plated. It's just gold tone. Although, you can get these in 24 karat gold plated, but they're mucho expensive. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Okay, so I just take an old sock here. One of my old socks. It's clean, I washed it, I promise. Just got a hole in the heel, so I wash them and I use these for polish rags and whatnot. But it's clean, I promise. I promise. Okay, so we'll polish this puppy up. And after that, I'll probably do the top of the body, and then the top of the headstock, and then the back, and the sides, and the neck, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, even just lightly polishing this, there's some corrosion on it already. I barely started. You can see the spot right there in the tip of my finger. That's corrosion off of the Bigsby Tremolo. I still have that guitar that I intend to do in support of Trisha. I have that Gibson Les Paul SG that I've been saving to do and dedicate that stream to Trisha. But this was before the hurricane, and then she was going to come in and, you know, participate and all that good stuff, and then the hurricane came, and then more drama came, and then but I'm still going to do the guitar. I just have to set aside a night to do it, but it's going to be pretty soon. It's kind of a one-of-a-kind guitar, in that the guitar is serial number 00001 for the year 1999 for the manufacturer Epiphone. So they made it kind of a special guitar. Yeah. So I'm going to dedicate that stream to Trisha. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll see if she'll come into the I'm going to do it as a live stream, so I'm going to contact her soon again and see if she will come in. And you know, she doesn't have to watch the whole stream because it's probably going to be about 3 hours. But if she says a quick hi or something, you know, that's cool. And comments on the video after, that'd be cool. Yeah, so other than that, yeah, drama, lots of drama. Y'all get drama all day, every day. Hell, I got Trisha drama today. You know, who doesn't? I mean, but that's okay. People will believe what they want to believe, whether it's the truth or not, so we both know that, huh? Yeah. Alright. Have a good sleep. I'm going to be doing this till probably midnight or 1 a.m. my time, so but I will have it on my Klasic Guitar Twitter and Facebook page tomorrow, when I take pictures of it and have it posted. And I will Twitter you that stuff, information tomorrow. I think it would be beneficial to you. It is to me. Now I have a really bad back, so it helps immensely. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Alrighty, good night. Good night, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, all that good stuff. Yeah. Alright, so we're polishing this. Yeah, she's gonna be a beaut when we're done. That's for sure. Oh, so yeah, I got about 2 more hours on this, and then it'll be done. Ideally, without any problems, issues, or glitches. Yeah, look at that. Look at the gold tone on that. That is a doozy. Look at the shine now. She's a shiny mofo now. Yeah, boy. And this is the good Bixby with the ball bearing in it instead of the bushing, so this is a good one. It's very, very good one. It's a very, very good. Yeah. You'll start doing ASMR guitar work. What do you think? I'd be the first, probably the only to do that. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Bixby is done. Put that down gently. And then we'll go ahead and polish. Let's see, we'll polish the top so I can put the hardware back on it. So we'll do that. I need a drink of my drink. Alright, here we go. Excuse me. Yeah. Pretty darn sweet. Good. Okay. A little more polish up in here. Oh yeah, this can come out beautiful. Oh man, you're gonna love this when I post the pictures tomorrow. It is going to be stellar. Stellar, stellar, stellar. Stellar. Oh, mercy. So, yeah, a little more polish. Go. Polish the top of the pickup bezels. This gold tone can be difficult to work with. And some people don't like the gold tone. I like it. It's got to be on the right guitar. It can't be just on anything. is that. Pretty nice. So on the covers, we just go up and down, and then go back and forth, so you can get in between each pole, and then that works out pretty well. And I don't think I'll have to go over this twice on the top, so it should be okay. So here we go. Now we're wiping it off. I still have to check this switch, so I will do it after. Oh, mercy, look at that. That is badass. It is coming out beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, look at that. Man, didn't even have a scratch on it. So like I said, the person I bought it from brought it new, played it once, put it back in the case, and that was it. And that was 3 years ago. 2015, so not bad. So all in all, I should be able to get about $480 for this guitar. So I will make a pretty decent profit on this. Like I said, it's not very often I get to make a huge profit on a guitar. I make profit, but not you know, I'm not swimming in it. Sometimes I am, but most of the times I'm not. But I'm doing it enough to make a living at it, that's for sure. Among the other things I do. So do 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 do. Yeah. She's coming out well. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. That paint, that finish is, as my dad used to say, it's slicker than a cat's ass. Then I would always poke fun at him and I would say, how do you know how slick a cat's ass is? But that's an old saying, slicker than a cat's ass. Yep. Ooh, mercy. Whew. Okay, now we can do the posts for the bridge. We'll go ahead and do those. Those are easy to do. They only take about 30 seconds each one. Hoop, hoop. Nice. Whoop. Come on now. Whoop. No. Don't bounce around. Oh, come on now. There we go. I don't want to go dropping stuff and creating dents on the finish. Okay, now we'll do the next one. This is going by pretty fast. I should be done by midnight. barring any problems, issues, or glitches. Okay. Now we will do the bridge. And then we'll be almost ready to put this guitar back together. And start putting a setup on it. And yeah. Okay. So we got the bridge here, and I'm just polishing in between each screw for the adjustment for the intonation. Normally I don't have to take these apart, but sometimes I do. I have to take the part off and then take the part apart. Sometimes I have to do that, sometimes I don't. I prefer not to take them apart, although I'm expert at doing so. I don't like to if I don't have to. Just for the simple reason a part might break or get lost. You know, I drop something on the floor and then I can't find it and blah blah blah. So that can happen. And that's not fun. So, ooh, dang, this thing is pristine. That is bad to the bone. I should have taken a before picture, but that's alright. I don't take before pictures of everything. But this I should have. I should have known better to take a before picture. But that's alright. But before and after pictures are good, because then I can prove to the prospectable customer that I actually did work on the guitar. So inevitably you'll get somebody who says, well, how do I know you did the work on the guitar, and blah blah blah, or how do I know you even worked on the guitar, or how do I know the guitar was worked on at all? It's like, well, look at it. I mean, you can clearly tell it's been gone through. And like I said, this is a 2015, so it's not brand new, but it's definitely not old either. So there is that aspect of it. And I don't know if you're still there or not, Mickey, but if you are, I appreciate you coming in. Yeah. It is wholeheartedly appreciated. So you just take this and you put it back straight on, and there you have it. There you go. Now it's on straight. Now I can go ahead and I can put the Bixby back. Put these little bushings, these little felt bushings back. And I try and pick these up carefully and not get my fingerprints all over them. I get the hole started so that way I don't lose the bushing there. So I just get it nice and started. Okay, we got a nice start on it. And then put the screws back. I usually start them by hand first, so that way you don't strip anything out or scratch anything. And I screw them in evenly, a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Okay. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. I'm going to put a little bit of a polish on the outside of the spring here. And then we'll put it back. Okay. You don't need to go too hard on these because you don't want to crack the top of the body, you know. No crackling, no crackalonies. And then put this back, make sure it's seated. Look at that, she's a beaut. She is a beaut. And then I can spot polish anything that I think I missed. Or any little spot that I think I can go over again. Now I'll do the top of the headstock. So I can tighten, so I can put the strings back on it. And we're making good headway here. Top of the tuners. Anyway. this up in here. Oh, okay. Truss rod cover. Polish that up. Alright, nice. There we have the truss rod cover. Go ahead and put it back on. Okay. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. Start putting the strings back. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this one again because... Okay. Okay, now we'll just pick up the action height a little. Oh, okay, now we'll do the second string. Go under, over, whoop, under, over.
It's the H&I store at HNITV.com. The right way is Jane way, and you can look as stylish as her when you buy Voyager themed gear at HNITV.com. I've been going for a long time now. A certain way I like things. Switching was easy. Now the bill is half what it used to be. I have all kinds of fun. I got this one on. I never said.
Make sure the string is in its saddle on a bridge. And remember, we're not trying to get it in tune right now. We're just trying to get some tension back so we can start with some finish polishing and then do some adjustments.
When it's hard to move, why use a rocker that's hard to move? Introducing the Hurry Roll, the next level in mobility, brought to you by the makers of the Hurricane, the #1 selling cane in America. And a free Hurricane, the cane that stands alone, plus free shipping.
It's getting warm in here. I'm going to turn my fan on. Goodness.
Hurry Roll goes anywhere so you can do anything. Uneven pavement? No problem. On gravel? Easy travel. On a cruise? You can't lose. Wherever you go, the Hurry Roll is always the best in the yard. Stability. Thirsty? It even comes with a cup holder. On the go, the lovely design folds up at a snap. Get your Hurry Roll. Free Hurricane. Just go to hurryroll.com and use this code. Ready, set, roll.
Make sure the string is in its saddle. Okay, next string.
Go back in.
Okay. Whoa.
The signature of the radiation is not consistent with Federation propulsion systems. So what are we saying here? That someone blew up Chakotay's shuttle and then took off?
That's speculation, Mr. Paris. But that trail's the only clue we have to Chakotay's whereabouts.
Laying in a course.
Engage.
Okay, last string.
Hardship. Desperation. Sometimes the darkest times define the greatest heroes.
I'll be right back. I have to go close up my shop now that it's late, so I'll be right back. Okay. I'll do that later. I want to finish this by midnight if I can. I think I'll be able to. Look at that, she's pretty. Okay. Turn this puppy over and we'll do the back. We'll check the switch real quick, like I said I was going to do. that should do it on the switch. So. Yeah. Here we go on the polishing. Here we go. Nice. Very, very nice. Not so much as belt buckle rash on this thing. Very, very nice. I'll do the sides. Nice. Flip it over to the other side. Okay, now we'll do the crotch, which is what I call it. I call it the crotch, this part.
Life insurance policy
stock.
100% return of your money. Return of premium life insurance offers protection if you need it, and 100% cash back if you don't. Other companies offer saving money, but with return of premium life insurance from Senior Life, you receive all your money back. To get a free rate quote, call 1-888-814-8241 now. You have no obligation. Return of premium life insurance from Senior Life Insurance Company. Call the number on your screen now. Quicker picker upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent. Bounty, the quicker picker upper.
Do back of the tuners.
Why do you need injections? After 40, a guy loses free testosterone. Even me. I couldn't stand shape like I used to. So the eugenics really work? Yes. It's the #1 seller free testosterone booster at GNC. Okay, great. But does it work for you? Oh, yeah. My workouts are incredible now. I'm feeling stronger, more energetic, with a lot more drive.
So, say I knew someone who should try eugenics. How does he do that?
It's easy. Just send a text to get a complimentary bottle. Frank's right. Now you can claim a complimentary bottle of award-winning eugenics by texting extra to 321-321. It's unique man-boosting formula. It's powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient, clinically researched to help a man feel stronger, leaner, more energetic, and more passionate. And trust me, you'll like the difference too. Samples are not available in stores. So text XTRA to 321-321 for a complimentary bottle of eugenics. This is H&I. That can't possibly be as poignant as it sounds. Your home for captivating, action-packed dramas. Fascinating. Say hi to H&I.
That wasn't a battle. We didn't even shoot back. And now I'm stranded here.
Yes, you're stranded here with me. And I'm stranded here with you because for some reason that escapes me at the moment, I keep saving your life. Now, if you want to hate me for that, fine. But I'd really appreciate it if you kept it to yourself. Yourself! First thing we've got to do is find some shelter and get out of this heat. Any suggestions? I think we're finally beginning to understand each other.
You don't know what you're doing.
What did I just say?
Get down.
What the hell was that?
A proton beam. They're hidden everywhere, along with biomagnetic traps and disruptor snares.
Charming.
I told you, the old train on this move. I was here myself last year with Racine.
So I guess you know your way around.
I know that you're mine.
Okay.
You're going to have to do what I say.
Well, it looks like you just saved my life. Twice more.
Definitely not in tune, but that's okay. We'll get it into an initial tune here pretty quick. myself here. I gotta do the knobs.
It appears to be coming from subterranean.
So,
Several carefully concealed weapon systems, phaser banks, force fields, proton dischargers.
K-Zone. When they captured me, I saw how they concealed the weaponry.
I believe you call them booby traps.
And this moon is some kind of Kazon fortification.
Or it may simply be a training site.
For the Kazon, live ammunition is a very effective teaching tool.
In the absence of evidence to the contrary, I choose to believe Chakotay may be. Mr. Kim, see if you can determine the most probable location he would be. Lieutenant, you and I will lead the away team.
As you wish, Captain. But I must point out that due to radiothermic interference, we will not be able to communicate with the ship.
Already working after the interference, but it'll take several hours at least.
I don't wait that long, but keep trying. Neelix, Kess, you're our two Kazon experts. Kess, you'll come with Tuvok and me. Neelix, you said you wanted more to do. Well, now's your chance. I want you on the bridge with Mr. Paris, in case we run into any Kazon ships.
Don't worry, Captain. You can count on me to keep those nefarious Kazon at bay.
Dismissed.
What are you doing? I'm setting my tricorder to emit a homing signal.
What for?
So when my people show up, they'll know where to look for me.
They won't come. They'll think you're dead.
They're very persistent. I'm betting they haven't given up on me.
Maybe I should kill you. I steal your technology and deliver to my people. Then they have to give me my name.
You just won't give up, will you?
You won't stop me from earning my name, Federation.
Not Federation. Chakotay. That's my name.
Did you have to earn it?
No, not exactly.
Then your name means nothing.
My name is a gift. From my tribe. I cherish it. Every day of my life. Just as I cherish the Federation uniform.
I should respect you because you wear that uniform.
Your name. My uniform. Not much difference.
barrel tune. We'll do the intonation. Okay, now we'll do string height. Doing pretty good though.
They had everything we had nothing. So we took it from them in the revolt. 26 years. What is it?
People coming this way. Humans and kids on it. There's only one we've been through.
Alright everyone, that's going to conclude this. I'll shut this video down right at midnight. And that'll be it for this guitar. Pretty great guitar. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty happy with it. No problems, issues, or glitches. I had a little bit of static in the switch, but we took care of that. She's a beaut. She's a real beaut now. Not that she wasn't beautiful before, but now she's extra beautiful. So yeah. So yeah, again, this is a 2015 Epiphone limited edition custom shop Wildkat in pearl white with gold metal flake binding. It's got the two pickups, main volume, volume, and tone. Three-way toggle switch, gold-plated hardware, Bixby, Grover tuners. Yeah, she's a nice piece. I like it. I really like these Wildkats. They're pretty good. They're pretty cool. I like them. I like them a lot. I think they're pretty special. It's perfectly in tune. It's perfectly intonated. And yeah, there you have it.
Kill me if you wish. Or let me live, and I will follow you into battle whenever you command.
Oop, I got one little spot here, I see. Sometimes you see a little spot that you missed, and you can, sometimes the light catches it, you know?
If we meet again, I will not hesitate to kill you.
I understand.
So sometimes you catch it in the right light. It works out pretty well. I'm going to conclude this video here in a few minutes, and we'll call this guitar done. The 2015 Epiphone Limited Edition Custom Shop Wildkat in pearl white and gold metal flake binding.
To speak to my father, the one whom the wind called back. Father, if you can hear me among these unnamed stars, I ask you to continue to watch over me as you've always done. I ask you also to watch over a boy called Wildkat, who has a difficult path to travel. Moya.
Alright everyone, thank you for joining me on this guitar, this 2015 Epiphone Limited Edition Custom Shop Wildkat in pearl white with gold metal flake binding. Thank you very much.